from FitFlop. Can I tell you, I love the story of this because the founder of FitFlop back in 2006 says, I'm gonna be on a mission to make the most comfortable shoes on the planet. She didn't start out and go to the fashion people. She went to actually 2 biomechanics and said, how can I make a shoe that's actually gonna make my feet feel good, my body feel good? And then you wanna know where she went after that? To the foot doctors. These are APMA accepted. Podiatric doctors said these shoes are actually good for your feet. And then she went to the fashion and said, let me do these tiny little micro crystals that just dance over the top of this shoe. It looks great, it is beautiful. We already know we love the Lulu. We've just got new colors and we've got new items for you. These are easily $88 shoes today, on a Today Special at $49.99 in free shipping. That first silhouette is the Lulu Marley. Now that's the slide. We're gonna talk more about that beautiful silhouette. That's the midnight navy color. If you look at it on Cara, she's wearing the other silhouette that's called the LuLu Isabelle. Now that's a toe post. That would be more my speed. I'm a toe post girly. That's in that brand new silver color in the toe post. So pick a silhouette, and then you're gonna pick a color. Silver is new. We have it in the navy. We have it in a black. The other brand new up here is called the Wild Aubergine, and that's the one that I've been wearing. These are all 1.5 inch on that heel height. You're gonna do 5 through 10 half and whole sizes. 11 is a whole size only. Let's talk more about the technology. Let's talk more about how these are so comfortable. There it is in that black and in that black. Randy Harvey, look at you.
I know, right?
Hold
Black
on, no,
is
we gotta take a moment for the whole ensemble. Look how cute that is with those shoes.
Thanks.
You wanna know why you can do those shoes with that outfit?
Tell me.
It's the little crystals.
It is the crystals. I mean, it takes, this could be super cash,
Yeah.
this could be super dressed up. Oh, you're getting me. There.
Look at that.
Yep.
I love that. So that's the toe post.
Yes.
That
Absolutely.
you're wearing. Are you traditionally more a toe post person?
I'm actually more of a slide person, yeah. So, but I was like, I'm gonna step outside my comfort zone and I'm gonna do a toe post. A big reason why I avoided toe posts for such a long time was because they always gave me a boo-boo, which is the medical term, a boo-boo in between my first 2 toes. I always got a blister, the rubbing, but our toe posts on all of our FitFlops, they are padded. They have a microfiber lining on them, which is on the underside of the upper. I'll show you in a second. Padded with the seam facing away. I don't know why the seam would ever face toward your skin, but apparently some shoes do that. We do not. If I flip this around, so we love the crystals. Look at the wrap on this. We did not shortchange you on any of those crystals. This is not glitter. These are heat set crystals with this almost like buckle looking type upper. Underneath, none of that touches your skin though, even though it's very, very soft, smooth, never gonna snag on a maxi dress or any of your like long pants. This is padded, and it has a microfiber lining, so when you slide your foot into this, it feels like a slipper. I'm gonna show you what the slide looks like too. So the slide has all of that on here too. It is so soft, it is so comfortable. When you put this on, you don't need that back strap because you have all of that cushioning underneath and you have this great H-bar design. The straps go nice and far back. Now, if you're brand new to FitFlop and you're like, what is the deal? They're gorgeous sandals, but why are they so special? This gorgeous shoe is approved by podiatrists. This has the seal of acceptance from the American Podiatric Medical Association. So what does that mean? Can you pay to play? Oh no. We have to earn it. We have an on-staff doctor in biomechanics. Her name is Dr. Kim Lilly. She and her team over in the UK, this started over in Europe, as a very high fashion boutique brand. They study the way our bodies move in different types of soles. So the magic in this really is the sole. This is the Microwobbleboard technology. It is a triple density foam. So you have firm cushioning at your heel. You have a soft density foam at the arch of your foot, whether you have a high arch or a lower arch like I do, or just a regular arch, it's going to support you there with the full contact. Medium density foam at the toe box. And you see the lift. I love that you mentioned the lift, but the lift isn't there to give us like a wedge look or a longer leg. It's really there to properly align your foot as you stand and as you do the strength pattern of your walk. On the right-hand side of this graphic, that is your foot in the Microwobbleboard sole. Notice all the blues and greens. That is all the contact on the bottom of your foot, evenly distributing your weight. You don't have to balance all of your weight on your heel or on your toe. The other side is what our foot looks like in a regular flip-flop. And it's pretty obvious. I mean, imagine your weight, don't tell me, none of my business, but imagine it balancing on just two parts of your foot.
Yeah.
That's why our feet hurt. Like think of high heels. High heels that's a really good example as to why your feet hurt. But that shock absorption, did you see the bruise on my leg? So listen, I coach Little League. Look at this bruise. Yes. I coach Little League. Little Nico, if you're watching, you're getting ready for school. I thought it would be cute to try to hit off one of my 9-year-old pitchers. He got me in the leg so hard. And I was like, I'm going to cover it. I have a Today's Special on Thursday. Every time I took a step, barefoot, the pain shot through my leg because of that. There was no absorption. I'm telling you, as soon as I put on a FitFlop, I felt more than I ever have in 8 years that shock absorption because I had a boo-boo on my calf. So I thought, I am going to tell everyone about this because it really did help my healing because it helped to absorb that shock of when I was stepping, but that kid got me good.
Did you forget to bring snacks? That might have been why that happened.
Oh no, I have to feed them. They are bottomless
They were like,
pits.
did you bring a healthy snack again, Randy?
I did
no
bring
way.
oranges.
I'm beaning you during this pitch.
He hit no one else besides me. I'm telling you, I'm a ball magnet. But I just thought it was such a funny story. So don't judge the horrific healing green and purple bruise on my leg. But I thought it was such a great story to tell because it's true.
I'm going to kind of re-rack from the top because everybody in the chat is like blowing up and asking me a bunch of questions.
Okay, let's hear
it. First off, if everything Randy just said, right, we were talking about the doctors and the technology, and you visually thought about what the shoe looked like, it didn't look like this in your mind, right? It didn't look anything like this because you thought podiatrist and it's good for your feet and arch support, all the things, is probably very different of a view. And we usually think about not FitFlops, but flip-flops as being very flat, almost like a pizza board. You're slipping and sliding on them, right? There's no treading on there. That's where this came in. This is why this is wildly popular. These are usually about $90 to about $120 for a FitFlop because all the technology. Brand new to us. Now, the LuLu's not new. The LuLu is a construction we already love. It's tried, it's true. What we did is we were able to give us the micro crystals, new colors, and do it something for us on a best value of the day. So don't pay the $88 that this will be when the Today's Special ends, $49.99 in free shipping. So here's the first thing you're gonna do. Tina, do I like it in a toe post? The toe post is the Isabelle, or do I like it in the slide? That's gonna be the Marley. This is your first decision, which, or both, I'm not gonna judge you, get one of each, I would love that, right? That would be your first decision. Then you're gonna pick the color. The one I had in my hand is the most popular color, the one that I'm also wearing, which is new, Wild Aubergine.
It's so pretty. It's just such a pretty plum.
It's
I
rich.
love maroon. It's a great color that's year-round.
I love this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then we have it available in the black, and that's gonna be black on black, beautiful crystals that are on there. There's the black option. And I love that the navy is a true navy. I don't even have to put them up against each other. That midnight navy looks like that. You know, I walked in this morning, you know what Megan said?
What?
Did Randy say my thing about navy?
I did say it last night. She was sleeping because
she's gonna be upset if you don't.
Well, right. So
what does Megan say?
So Megan Mazar, who is my friend and stylist here at HSN, always says that people forget about navy. It's the most undervalued, underrated neutral that we don't typically use in our accessories. So if you're a denim person, I mean, it is a no-brainer. Regardless of the color denim that you have, navy goes so well with absolutely everything. And I guarantee you don't have an aubergine, unless you're a huge FitFlop fan. We do have some aubergines and other styles, but it's a great neutral. I really, when this TS came around and I saw the colorways, I was like, this is such a great, little pops of color, but still all neutral.
Silver's new also.
Silver is also new,
and I would say silver to me reads the most jewelry grade,
I
right?
agree.
It literally looks like you have dripping jewelry on your feet in that beautiful silver. Silver Marley, so silver in the slide is my most limited, but Kyle, all sizes are still available. All sizes are still available, but that's gonna be my first limited option. My aubergine's my most popular. Now, you're gonna go half and whole sizes, medium and wide widths. refer to Randy.
Sure.
Tell me how to buy my size.
Sure. So we have 5 through 11 whole sizes. We also carry a 6.5, a 7.5, and an 8.5. If you are if you are a half size that we do not carry, you're going to size down to the nearest hole. My 9.5 girlies go down to a 9. My 10.5 girlies go down to a 10. We have a wider than average toe box. I promise you're going to have plenty of room. So just get these home. If you've never heard of the brand and you think to yourself, what's the big deal? Just get a pair home. If you found it on a Today's Special, holy crud, that's amazing. Because we're in all the big box stores, all the ones in the mall, and we have our own displays. It's a fashion brand, and the price is fashion price, you know, because all the technology and all of the fashion that goes into this. So we talk a lot about the technology, but our fashion team is really what sets us apart. Prior to FitFlop, you could get shoes that were approved by podiatrists, but they were ugly. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. If you had to get a podiatrist approved shoe prior to FitFlop coming around, because we were the very first ones to do it, the shoes were like sad and expensive. Now, FitFlop, I mean, we have sandals, we have shoes, we have boots, we have sneakers, we have, you name it, we have it. We're bringing you high fashion. You don't have to think, is this going to hurt my feet? It's going to promote foot health because we have that seal of acceptance from the American Podiatric Medical Association. This is black diamonds, if I've ever seen it. Let me stick my hand so you can see. Look at the contrast there. It is just so pretty. You know, I always joke that people are happy to see me during, especially with TSs. It's not me, it's that they get to wear the shoes.
It's a little you.
I mean, maybe. I know, the models are always like, yes, no high heels today, woo! I mean, because the floors are beautiful, but they are hard. These are hard floors. And standing all day long in heels, just...
Okay, I'm watching as you're talking and we're looking at all the things. I think there's somebody gonna be out there and they're like, do I want the slide? Do I want the toe post? And they can't make up their mind. And sometimes you just buy nothing because you can't make up your mind.
Buy both.
Okay, follow me. Come here, girlfriend.
Come here.
Okay, this is what I would do. Get one of each, okay?
I mean.
They're $49.99, okay? Now you've put 2 of them in your cart. Let's say you're doing it with an HSN credit card. I'm gonna give you a little code.
Oh, the code, that launched last night.
Watch. So now I have 2 pairs of shoes, today's specials. I use the code, I put in 187825. It takes $20 off. That means both pairs of my shoes are $40 each.
Yeah, that's a BOGO. That's better than a BOGO.
You got each pair less than what they wear as the today's special pricing.
And listen, that's HSN pricing. You go to this big stores, they're even more.
I am doing
Thank you.
the good work for people out there.
I appreciate
What was the justification for me to get more shoes? Tina just gave it to me.
Girl,
You're
Tina
welcome. You're
Tina
welcome. So this is what I would do. Grab them while I have your color, your size, because today's special is really technically only meant to last a limited time. We bring in a certain amount at this certain price.
This is by far the lowest price that we've ever had on this silhouette because you already love this. We have showed you this silhouette before and you loved it. The ratings were the reviews were incredible. And so for the TS this year, for this one, we really wanted to bring you something we know you already love, bring you a few new colorways, but I mean, this is a steal.
I'm telling you. So the one you're seeing right now, that's on Danya's feet. That is the color called Midnight Navy. So if you love that color, you love the way she looks in it, like you were saying, like denim girlies. Maybe you love a navy, you know, you're gonna do like a cute little outfit that's, you know, red, white, and blue, or, you know, something like that. Midnight Navy. Now, when you go in there and you put in the item number 090490, you're gonna see there's 2 choices. They're both Lulu. The Isabelle's the toe post. That's the one you're seeing in the silver on Cara. Marley is the slide. That's the one you saw on Danya. So you're picking silhouette first, then you're picking color, then you're gonna get your size. So I'm a toe post girly. I'm not a I feel like everybody's one or the other.
Slide, and my mom's actually gonna be here today to help me, and she gets so mad at me because I make fun of my toes all the time. I like more toe coverage. I am wearing my toe post right now because I'm trying to, you know, step out, but I do love that toe coverage. So especially if maybe there's a little something on your toe that you're trying to kind of hide, but you want to still show off that pedicure, the slide is a great option. That H bar.
Look at this.
It's
almost like it's like a jewelry show. They're little micro crystals.
Yeah, they're heat set too. So these do not
And there's like no glitter. Yeah, there's
Correct.
nothing falling
off.
off.
There's no glitter. These are actually crystals, and they're not going to snag on a maxi. They're not going to snag on any of your long flowy pants because of the way that they're set. And even though they're smooth, literally you run your fingers over it, they're so smooth.
There's nothing.
None of that touches your skin. On the underside of the upper, you have a very generous padding
really
that has it's very soft underneath. It's a microfiber padding, and that goes all the way down. So we have that on the slide, obviously, all the way down on both sides. But on the toe post, we have a padded toe post where the seam is facing away from your skin. So you're not going to have any break-in period. You're not going to get a boo-boo in between your toes. I didn't wear toe posts for a while too because I would always get a blister in between my first two toes. I must aggressively step. I don't know. I just always slam my feet forward, but you never get that with FitFlop. So we have all the theme parks here in Central Florida, and I wear my FitFlop sandals and my Uber knits, which are our sneakers, but I wear sandals to theme parks, which is like no-no 101, theme park 101. You never wear a sandal, but these are so comfortable. And it's really about the technology. So the technology in this shoe, if you're not familiar with the brand, and you're like, what is the big deal? These shoes are approved by podiatrists. We are the very first high fashion brand, started over the UK back in 2006, that said we can combine high fashion with function, not just comfortable, but shoes that are actually approved by podiatrists. And our on-staff doctor in biomechanics, her name is Dr. Kim Lilly, she develops all these different soles. So the fashion team said, this is what we want, this is what we're making, make it happen. Then they go into their lab and they create soles that help to diffuse pressure. They absorb shock. They increase the contact of your foot to the shoe. And that is really what promotes foot health. Also too, every pair of FitFlop is slip resistant. So that stability is really important for, stability is important for foot health. But this is what, when you break down with the different densities of foam, you have firm cushioning here at your heel. If you notice that there is a bit of a lift, that's really to properly align your foot when you do the strike pattern as you walk. Soft cushioning here at the arch of your foot. It's going to support you if you have a high arch or a low arch or a normal arch. And then down here you have a medium density foam. And if you notice, gals, this is shaped like a real human foot, which is sad to point out because so many of our shoes are not. They're so flat, they're poorly made. There's so much technology that goes into this. That's why there is such a huge following for FitFlop. People will point them out to me. My family and friends, if I see you in Central Florida at a theme park, I did this sitting on a ride, a dangly ride where your feet are kicking. I was like yelling at the people behind me, I see your shoes. They looked at me like a crazy person. But listen, you had to, you see somebody wearing your brand, and I always bring them to HSN because this is the best place to get them. I don't know how y'all work your magic to make these shoes accessible to everybody.
The relationship. You build a relationship with the brand. Right, you build a relationship with the brand. We just crossed over 5,000 of these spoken for since we launched this with Michelle and Randy last night. It's from FitFlop, so starting re-racking from the top. 2006, this brand came around. It was literally, I want to make the best, most comfortable shoes out on the planet. Biomechanic people, doctors got involved.
Fashionistas.
Right? And then it was like the fashion. We love the fashion part of it, but listen, I don't care how cute a pair of shoes are. If they are uncomfortable, I am wearing them one time and they get lost in the closet.
I'm too old to wear shoes that hurt us anymore.
But it's one of those. And then we will come here, we'll do a Today Special, and it's only a toe post. And then my chat is flooded with people that love a slide, or I do a slide and all my toe post people are in the chat going, what about us?
What about me?
We are doing both options today. So it's the Lulu is the name. This is the one that we're calling the Lulu Marley. So it's a slide H-bar design that goes over if you love the slide. If you're a toe post person, which is what I am, that's gonna be your Isabelle. So first pick which silhouette that you want. Then you're going to pick the color. The one in my hand, the one that I'm wearing, is brand new. It's called Wild Aubergine. I feel like it's so rich. Slide, aubergine, fewer than 1,000. So this and another one. The slide seems to be more popular in our options.
Okay.
800 in the slide, in the silver, all left there. So some of these are for sure gonna start losing sizes as the day. But this is that other brand new.
So
these are the two new colors. So the aubergine and the silver are brand new.
How pretty
that's
they
where
are.
that new comes in. But the technology, the Lulu, the construction, that's all of that. And you can get both of these in the slide option. Then over here is the black and the midnight navy. So those are your options to get these. Now I already did math with the VIP Thursday.
I love your math.
I'm gonna do another math.
Okay.
If you do not have an HSN credit card, sorry Porter, I'm gonna move it over to the other one. You open one today, we give you $40 free. This today's special is $49. You're getting
to get a pair of FitFlop home
for $9.
That's insane.
We're shipping it to you for free. No way.
Yeah, free shipping. Thanks for mentioning that. And guys, you're gonna get the box home. You're gonna think it's empty because you see these soles and you might think, oh, that could be heavy, that could be clunky.
No.
These are feather light. It's the EVA rebounding foam. It's very, very, very top quality, high tech foam. So feather light. Everything about this is going to make you feel great. It's going to make you feel beautiful. If you're going on a cruise, I'm actually going on a cruise in July. My mother-in-law is turning 70, so we're very excited. Great for slip resistance. These go with everything. When you're out walking around the pool in a bathing suit, these are great for the pool, slip resistant. When you're out, just doing everyday things, running to the grocery store, these give you that little added bling to just kind of, make up and your wardrobe that you already have. And then you can wear this with a cute summer dress, or even, so like the black and then the silver. I mean, this is something you can wear with a very nice dress. If gone are the days of you wearing high heels, but you still wanna wear something really, really beautiful, now you can wear a shoe that's approved by podiatrists that still makes you look elegant and put together. So if you're looking at your wardrobe, it's spring. I'm from the north. I know they just had an ice storm in northern Michigan. I don't know if you heard about it. Yeah, it's April. Come on, Michigan, get it together. But you can't wear this maybe right now. But as you transition into those warmer months, this is going to reinvigorate the wardrobe you already have. Restyling the clothes that you already have give you more mileage. So grab, was it dopamine shopping? Weren't you the one who taught me that?
No,
dopamine?
and I've been trying to figure out which host did that, and I think it's Natasha.
Is it Natasha? I love that term. So dopamine shopping is, man, it's still cold where I'm at, or I'm just so bored with my seasonal wardrobe. When you re-accessorize and restyle, I'm telling you, it breathes life into something that you already have. And these are those, where'd you get those shoes? Oh my gosh, where'd you get those? Where'd you get those? They are so, so pretty. People are gonna compliment you like crazy.
$88 is what even our deal.
That's your deal.
That's our deal.
More at regular stores.
Yes. Literally, that's our deal. That HSN deal is $88 when this today's special expires, or when it sells out and we have to restock, it will be $88. I don't know if the free shipping stays or goes. I'm being completely honest, I don't know. But I want, Sandra in our live chat said, good morning from PA, celebrating my birthday, watching you. Sandra, what a way to celebrate your birthday, hanging out with us. And you should get yourself some new shoes. And I'll tell you, I wear, sneakers, I wear this, that, but every time it's ready for like me to put on my sandals, see, that's the one that stays outside the shoe box, right? We have a box, we put all the shoes in there, because that one, I'm slipping and going. I'm slipping and going, right? In and out, whether I'm wearing jeans, I'm wearing shorts, I'm wearing a dress, I'm wearing my joggers, it doesn't matter. It's time for me to wear them and go, but I'll tell you, I have, not this brand, but we've all had flip-flops in our world. The moment I want to wear those and like go out to dinner or whatever, I was like, I can't. That's probably not a good look. So now I'm rummaging through all my shoes, trying to find like a fancier version, but that is still like appropriate, a sandal. And I always was like, I hate these, they're uncomfortable, whatever. This is really the marriage of a little bit of that nice upscale kind of luxury with that little bit of those micro crystals, but it's the shoe you'll always wear, right?
And you wear it with everything. Like run into what grade's your kiddo in now?
He's about to go into kindergarten.
He's about to go into kindergarten. That's crazy. That is insane.
I know, right?
My oldest just started middle school. I know. He's all smelly and stuff. But like I have shoes that just sit by my door and they're FitFlops. And these are the ones you just slide in and go, slide in and go. And the crystals, they lend themselves to be styled with absolutely everything that you already have. These look cute. If you're a jeans and t-shirt girly and you're just like, I am so bored with wearing the same thing. Again, grab an accessory that's going to breathe life into what you already have. Now, obviously you can't go wrong with the black. This is a staple. We should all own a pair of black sandals. I have many. But the new colors are the silver and the wild aubergine. So these are brand new. We know how much you already loved the Marley with all the crystals, but we wanted to bring you 2 new colors. But don't forget about the navy. The navy, if you love your denim, the navy is going to be a great option for you too. So just choose between your toe post, which is padded. Don't be scared if you don't like toe posts because they hurt you.
What size shoe do you wear?
Try a FitFlop toe post. It's a completely different
This one
world.
with your outfit.
I'm over here swapping shoes.
I see that. Well, yeah, I'm not sample size, so I have to, unless the models have a feminine size 10.
Look at, with this outfit, I was looking at her with the wild aubergine.
Oh my gosh, she's aubergine.
I mean, she had
head
it with
to
the silver.
toe.
I love the kind of like the juxtapose of the color, but does that not like go perfect
That
with
is
that,
so
with the
cute.
outfit? I know, I walked over, I go, God, what size shoes do you wear? she's in the 8, but that looks really cute. Are you like a toe post or a slide person?
I both.
Oh, you do both?
Yeah, but I think I like the toe post.
You like the toe post?
That
I love
is
it.
so
okay,
cute.
we'll swap shoes again. This is how you know we're girlfriends. We're just putting each other's shoes on. Are you more toe post or sandal, or like a slide?
I think in this one, I like the toe post better.
The toe post. See, everybody's different. I feel
And I'm
like
a
you know
slide girl.
You're a slide
I'm
girl.
a slide.
And I'm a
I am
toe
wearing the
post.
toe post today, but I do prefer the slide. I like a little bit more of that toe coverage.
I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I'm not joking, Randy. If you did just one,
Yeah.
all the fans of the other silhouette
Oh,
would come out in
100%.
of the woodwork, and they're like,
Riot.
"What about me?
Yeah.
What about me? I love a slide." I'm like, "Listen, let's just give all the options."
This
the
is
colors,
only the second time we've done this, by the way.
Where you
the
give
second
both.
time where we have given you the option of the toe post
And
and
the
the Marley,
slide.
because it's a totally different order number too. I
Yes.
noticed that. I was like, but we've had this for a while. Where are the reviews and the rate? It's because they want
Yeah.
2 new colors and they're offering them together for the Today's Special.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like that. Yay! I love working with you guys.
You
This is fun.
can wear these with a $16 flex pay and free shipping, and you're already wearing these. That's another great reason to kind of use the flex on a Today's Special pricing. You know, Brandy in the chat said,
Yeah.
Tina talks with her hands a lot.
Oh.
And I'm like, listen, I so do. And then Judy said, you're like me. If I can't talk with my hands, I probably couldn't talk.
Yeah,
That'd be me.
yeah, and I'm always talking regardless of where my hands are. You can ask my husband.
So Sonia says, I love the slide. See,
Yeah.
everybody, grab this. Randy will be on later. We'll see
Yes.
what sizes still make it to your next presentation.
Yes.
Also, earlier, somebody asked, what was the big announcement I made yesterday? Did you hear it?
Another baby?
Dang it, now everybody's gonna think I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant! It's Taco Baby. Big announcement yesterday. And actually on another, am I allowed to say? Listen, we made the big announcement on GMA yesterday.
All right,
It's
go,
huge.
go.
TikTok and QVC Group, which is us,